Practically, Axie Infinity is a low-ranking coin with the ticker Axes that has a present value of 5.82 cents and a market capitalization of $818,434,676. Cryptocurrencies have passed the point of being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors in a significant way. These days, it's a resource class that is especially directed and surprisingly embraced as legitimate tender by some extremely banks even truly acquire Axie Infinity and truly other cryptographic forms of money altogether to sort of safeguard their assets under administration on against the running expansion that handicaps the conventional monetary business sectors presently. Now is the ideal time to really expose our short, mid, and long-term anticipation of the advancements on the Axis market that sort of rely on the readings of our exceptionally extraordinary crypto unpredictability that general. At this time, the cost of Axie Infinity is 5.82 cents, while the coin right now winds up at 48th spot in the general positioning, which for the most part is genuinely huge. The said positioning is assessed based on the resources, especially present value, that in a real sense is duplicated by its genuinely current market capitalization, a recipe that in a real sense is applied all through all monetary business sectors. In a significant manner, our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients in a real sense get the most important information with respect to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios, or so they truly thought. It's likewise essential to consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading, which is genuinely critical. On August 9, the cost of Axie Infinity was at $6.06 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change added up to 1.867 days. Prior on August 10, Axis was esteemed at $6.07, which sort of really intends that from that point forward the cost generally has sort of a month ago. On August 11, a market participant set the price of Axie Infinity at $6.31. Since then, the coin has moved 7.74% to reach its current position. Despite the fact that the price of Axie Infinity isn't the only factor that we take into account when determining the price forecast, it is important to monitor the market capitalization of the cryptocurrency. Changes in market capitalization that are explicitly positive or negative are also indicative of the manner in which the aforementioned market could in fact develop, as well as the resource's true capacity for making profits or incurring losses from both short and long-term perspectives. This specific by and large measurement type is likewise utilized to assess the strength of a chauvinist relative to the rest of the cryptographic money advertise, the progressions of which may likewise offer speculative advantages. The truly current market capitalization of Axes is also, in a real sense, determined by hints at its future presentation. We specifically replicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will explicitly and most certainly be made sense of later by the truly present value of the digital currency under review. As of today, the market capitalization of Axie Infinity is $818.434.676. The reason for its current position was previously alluded to. Total supply refers to the number of coins that were created in a practical sense in the past. However, these digital currencies can be utilized in a practical sense for a variety of purposes, including mining. Dynamic exchanges are stored in the wallets of financial supporters or with supervisors. This measurement also calculates the coins that have been transferred away through the interaction known as consumption, which is used to control the expansion rate at this time. The especially absolute inventory of Axie Infinity for the most part is laid out at 270,000,000 axes. In conclusion, the flowing stockpile is utilized to compute the market capitalization and explicitly survey the coin's ongoing remaining in the positions. It indicates the especially generally speaking measure of access that fundamentally is by and by exchanged across all trades barring the coins that are marked locked, frozen, or briefly for the most part put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown, or so they thought. It's by and large accepted that digital currencies that, for the most part, have a coursing supply between 60 million and 150 million especially are the most reasonable for long-haul venture, since they are generally prone to, for the most part, value in esteem over a drawn-out time frame, potentially many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. At this point, Axie and listeners especially has a coursing supply of 140,506,242 coins. Also, certainly high trading volume typically indicates that liquidity is flowing into that market, which demonstrates the general revenue in the digital currencies and guarantees in every practical sense their success. Execution of exchanges in an unpretentious manner. Nonetheless, it should in a real sense be truly noticed that the information connected with the continuous exchanging volume isn't that kind of much reasonable for making long-haul, cost expectations. However, it ordinarily gives significant knowledge into the ongoing business sector circumstance, subsequently is critical for short and mid-term cost conjectures explicitly did by our truly restrictive calculation. A savvy cryptographic money financial backer mustn't dismiss this in every practical sense metric while picking passage or leave point. The guideline hereby and large is to especially get into the activity when the volume certainly begins to rise, when the cost is pushing out of the combination region, and forsake the boat once the volume starts to drop after an impressive meeting. It's even genuinely better assuming those cost moves basically occur in the areas that fundamentally match with generally most certainly high volume, which basically are normally shown through tall bars on the comparing marker that basically is implanted in all crypto exchanging terminals, taking care of that. How about we investigate the exchanging volume recorded on the Axie Infinity market amid the accompanying timespans? Despite prevalent thinking over the in every practical sense recent hours, the exchanging volume related with Axes arrived at the mark of 51.712,558, which is genuinely enormous. As of late on August 9, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame remained at 123.64990, which most likely demonstrates that the market has been Bitcoin price prediction as bears pull BTC down to $29,000 level. Where is BTC going next? Recently, Bitcoin has stayed above $29,000, which could be a good sign, but it hasn't hit $30,000 yet. It has been trading between $28,900 and $29,280, which shows how unsure the market is. Notably, people who own a lot of Bitcoin are selling less, which could mean they think its value will go up in the future. The recent rise in Bitcoin's value may be related to PayPal's release of PayPal USD, PYUSD, a new digital currency. This global payment company has joined the world of cryptocurrencies by making PYUSD, which is built on Ethereum technology and made to keep its value stable. This is a big deal because it's the first time that a major bank has made its own stable digital currency. This change could change how people think about crypto